Section 2, easy setup. Video 1, quick ShineRaker walkthrough.
All right, so hopefully you've decided to sign up for ShineRanker, but if you haven't, I'm going to show you why you probably should. So whether you've already bought the dollar trial or you're still waiting to buy it because you want to see what this tool does, which is reasonable, once you get the software for the dollar, you will be able to scroll down and click on already a ShineRanker member, click here to log in. And this is on the ShineRanker homepage. Now, once you log in to ShineRanker, you're going to see a few different things in here. The first thing you're going to see is the dashboard. These are all the different projects you'll be running. The next thing you'll be able to see is your topics, if you're tracking viral topics. If you don't have any viral topics, you can start looking for viral topics that people are searching for by using this tool and typing something in like AI tools. You'll then get a list of the most viral topics people are looking for, and you'll actually be able to add those topics to your viral topic tracker. You can see the keywords are loading right here. And the cool thing about this as well is that you can actually click on this little check mark, update selected difficulty, and you can see how difficult it is to show up for these as well. How many people are actually competing for these different topics. We have the monthly searches right here. This is how many people are searching for AI image generator. You can see there's 301,000 people searching for that a month. This is how difficult, again, the topic is to show up for. This is the average people are willing to spend per click if they're going to be running ads for these topics. So 79 cents per click. And right here, I can actually click on the add to my dashboard if I want to keep track of these topics and create content for them. Below that, we have the traffic checker. I can enter in a website. It'll share with me what topics that website's ranking for on Google. I could type in shineranker.com. And a lot of these features that I'm showing you right now are features that we built originally in ShineRanker before we really started going deep into the AI topic. A lot of these are cool, but they're more for websites and less for building viral content that you can post on social media. And so again, I just wanted to kind of show you what these tools looked like so you could get an idea on just what's in here. If I go to the Shine Audit tool, I can type in a website and I can find out what's wrong with it. Again, this is more just for websites, less for creating viral content, but still a cool tool. We have the Content Ranker tool. This will actually tell me what I need to put into my website if I want to show up on Google for a term like, let's say, make money with AI. It'll tell me on average what type of things I need to include in my content, how many words, how many images, and this is just based on the average that's being pulled from the top 10 websites on Google. We have a list of leads that we can actually manage within ShineRanker if we want to start offering website audits within a widget. But let me show you the cool stuff here, which is the AI chat feature, which is essentially ChatGPT. So you don't have to go and pay for a separate subscription of ChatGPT. You can use that within ShineRanker. And most importantly, I'm going to skip the AI keywords because this is actually something that we'll probably end up taking out or combining into the topic finder. But we have the AI video and the video tools. The AI video will allow you to enter in a video, YouTube video, and it'll give you short form video that you can actually post on social media. Now, part of being a ShineRanker member and paying for the dollar subscription, you're allowed to use my content that I post for this so you can actually go and advertise this subscription with your link. We have some other tools as well, like the web scraper tool and the video generator tool. I'm going to show you in the next video because I don't want this one to be too long. But we have a lot of really, really cool stuff coming for this. I'm going to show you again in the next video. Here we have probably where I'm going to end up putting this checklist so that anybody who's signed in can just go through the checklist here. And then we have the contact us page. And if you ever need help and you want to access our live chat, you can always head back to shineranker.com, go to the bottom right and click on our live chat, and we'll connect you with a representative. And that's the basics to the ShineRanker tool so far. If you're watching this video later and there's more tools in here, I will do my best to update the videos in the checklist so they match all the new tools we're adding in.
Section 2, easy setup, video 2, web scraper tool, and ShineRanker.
Okay, let's cover the web scraper tool. So this tool will help you create a checklist that you can use to start creating video content. So here you can see it says our web scraper tool extracts data from websites based on user provided keywords. It provides up to 20 results and allows you to download the data as a .xlsx file. Simplify your data collection process with our efficient and user-friendly tool. So if I click on this tool, you can see I've already ran a search here. And what I did is I took a topic that I actually got from my viral topic finder and I added it inside of this scraper tool. Now what this tool actually does, when I click on run here, it's going to go out and find around 50 websites that are being listed on Google for this topic. And it's going to summarize with AI a one-sentence description about what each of the tools or websites is about. So here you can see I have all these different websites here. Now what I can do is I can click on download file, and now I'll have a list of a bunch of websites with unique descriptions. And you might be wondering, well, why would I care about this? Because we can use this file, this checklist, as a way to automate content. And the best part about this is it'll work for any industry. So if we, for example, weren't selling ShineRanker and we didn't care about the top AI tools, we could say, give me a list of the top dog food websites, and it would do the same thing. And then I can use that list of websites to automate my content. So I'm going to show you how to do that very soon, but hopefully that makes sense. And if it did, reply with the word yes in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.
Section 2, easy setup, video 3, outsourcing content.
So next, let's talk about outsourcing and doing content with your keywords that you want to rank for. So right now you can see these are a bunch of different keywords that I want to show up for, right? These are all easy keywords, and I have a whole list of them, and I want to rank for a bunch of these keywords, right? So if I want to rank for these keywords, one of the ways that I can do that is by clicking on select all, or I could select only a few if I wanted to, and I can assign these to a writer, right? So I can outsource all of this to a writer. Now, if you don't have a writer, you would click on Manage Writers. You would add a writer. So let's say we're going to say ShineRanker Content Writer. Add writer. We'd select the keywords we want to assign we'd select the keywords that we'd want to assign to the writer. We can either manually do it by just clicking on here and then clicking on the writer, or we can select all the keywords, just all of them at once, and click on Assign Selected Keywords, and then click on the writer. So now, all of these keywords should be assigned to a writer. Now you might be thinking, well, I don't want to have to give the writer my login, which is fine. What you can actually do is you can click on Share Dashboard, find the writer, so this is the writer right here, ShineRanker Content Writer, copy that link, and now when you send this to a content writer, like if I go and send this link to a content writer, they'll get access to all the keywords I want content written for. And all they have to do, and we're actually going to have a new feature very soon where there's going to be a little button here, and they're going to be able to edit the content within ShineRanker, and it will be an optimizer as well that tells them what content they need to write about. But they would go and write the content, and then they would switch this to done whenever they're done, or in progress when they start working on it. And then they can also even give you an ETA on how long until it'll be done. So if you're waiting and trying to figure out, oh, when is this going to be done? They can say it's going to be done on the 14th. And then if they're using a Google Doc, because they're not using the content editor yet, because we don't have it in here yet, then they would just add the Google Doc that they wrote the content on here. Or if they have access to your website, they would just add the website URL that you would, that the finished page is on. Okay. And so this way, you can actually have multiple writers working on this at a time. You could assign, let's say, half of these keywords to one writer and then have another writer, right? Let's say you just wanted to assign these first ones, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you could add another writer and have a completely different dashboard. But the cool thing is as the writers say that basically the dashboard will sync. So when a writer finishes the content and they update it within their dashboard, it'll sync with your dashboard. And so if you have like 10 different writers, you'll see all of the content being done in one place. So that's how you're going to manage your writers, how you're going to outsource the content. As far as hiring the writers, I would use something like Fiverr or Upwork and ask them to just write an article about a simple keyword here. And things will be a lot easier as well when you have the on-page optimizer that we're going to be releasing very soon.
Section 2, easy setup. Video 4, traffic checker.
All right, so let's talk about tracking your rankings and using the traffic checker. So if we go to the traffic checker here, we can take a website that we want to basically grab the keywords from. So we can take castlerockadvertising.com, click on this. We're going to take the domain, and right now you have to use the root domain. I don't think you can use the sub pages yet, so that's something that we need to put in there. But right now you take the root domain of a website, click on enter URL. We're going to paste that in, and then the tool is going to figure out everything that the website's ranking for. Now, one other thing you have to be careful of is if you have a brand new website that's ranking within like a couple weeks. So we actually just did a test on this, and I tried plugging in Web Design Castle Rock, the thing that we're ranking right now, and it didn't pull up any data, and it's because this ranked in like 2 weeks. And so the data hasn't really updated yet. I think it usually takes probably, around 25, 30 days before we're gonna be able to see this. We don't have real-time rank tracking. I think it updates within every 10 or 20 days. But as far as the other domains here, so we can actually see, if we look through this, this is everything that website is ranking for. And so we can see we have all these different keywords: Web Design Castle Rock, Window Tint. So it's got all these different keywords, right? And so what we can do is if we're doing this for our own domain, we can click on this to track our own keywords, right? Or if we're trying to steal keywords from our competitors, we can click on these different buttons here to track keywords that we want to rank for, that our competitors are ranking for. So let's say we wanted to go for, acupuncture Castle Rock. I don't know why a web design site would be ranking for this, but let's say we wanted to. We click on this. This will now go into our project, so we know that we can go and rank for acupuncture. Let me actually go here. I'm wondering why it's not showing up. Okay, well, these are some bugs here that I'm going to have to look at. I'm going to send these to the developer, but that should go straight into the dashboard. And so you can do that with all these different keywords here, right? One of the things that we are going to need to add in here that we don't have yet is the keyword difficulty. So this is actually part of the updates that I've already told the developers about, is having a little KD meter here. So just like in keyword research, you'd have the difficulty. You'd also be able to calculate the difficulty in here as well. And then also have track all easy keywords, right? So I want to be able to bulk check these things. But either way, this is how you can see what your competitors are showing up for. And you can see where they're currently ranking and where they were previously ranking since the last update on whenever the database got refreshed. Now, if we go into the project and we want to track where we're ranking for these different keywords, on all the keywords that we're tracking, we can click on Set URL up here, type in whatever the URLs that we're tracking. So we'll do shineranker.com, press Submit. And now, if we select these keywords here and click on Update Ranking, this will go through and check and see if we're ranking at all, if we are or if we aren't ranking for any of these keywords. And if we are ranking for these keywords, it'll put where we're ranking for each of these keywords. Okay? So that's the traffic checker, and that's how you're basically going to track your rankings within the current dashboard. One of the other features that's coming for this is we're planning on having dashboards. So similar to how you would see Ahrefs, let me actually show you the spreadsheet here so you can see the updates. Similar to how you would have Ahrefs or SEMrush, if you're familiar with any of those dashboards, you would be able to see. Let me show you. You'd be able to see something like this, right? So you'd have your different websites, you'd have how many keywords you're ranking for, you'd have like a graph that shows you whether you're trending up or trending down. That is something that we're going to end up adding in here, so you don't have to look at the rankings like individually like this. You'd actually have some sort of graph. So that is one thing that we're working towards.
Section 2, easy setup. Video 5, Shine Auditor.
All right, so this is one of the most requested things that people ask me to do videos on, which is how to use the Shine Audit. And the Shine Audit is pretty simple. I'm going to talk about what's important for you to know and what's not important for you to know, because some of the things in here you shouldn't really worry about, and I think people end up worrying about things that don't necessarily have a big, it's not going to matter too much. Okay, so one of those things is the conditional formatting, and what that means is the coloring. This coloring here is really just supposed to be kind of a guideline. It's my own formatting. Like, it's not the end all be all. It's kind of just something that I put here so that people could get an idea on what they should do. If your stuff doesn't show up in green, it's not that big of a deal. Okay. So let's just talk about how to audit a website. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on enter website for analysis, and let's enter in our we'll enter in our competitor's website. Now, the cool thing about this tool, by the way, is you don't have to have access to the website. So I can audit my competitors' websites. I can audit my own websites. Doesn't really matter. But what we're going to do is we're going to enter in the website URL, and we're going to click on submit. And what the tool is going to do is it's going to start crawling and finding all of the different pages on the website. Okay. And what it's going to do is it's going to start highlighting things in greens and reds. Now, we're going to talk about each one of these columns here in a second, but let me just talk about the whole interface first. So right now we just entered the website link in for analysis by clicking on that. We have language and location. This doesn't actually need to be here, so we're actually removing this because it doesn't really make sense why it's here, because it has nothing to do with the crawl. The audit history is if you've done audits in the past and you want to go back to an old audit. Show how to fix kind of just gives you like different like highlights showing you what you need to do to fix these things. I'm actually planning on making a separate video showing you how to fix everything in here by actually going into a website and fixing it. Right now, I'm just going to tell you what this stuff means, and then maybe in the other video, I will actually show you how to fix it. We got the rerun audit. So if we want to rerun the audit after we fixed a few things, we can click on that and rerun it. This just shows us the audit that we did, for what URL. The overall score, we're taking this out because it doesn't really matter. People obsess about this, and it's not that big of a deal. And then this is the amount of links that have been processed. All of these buttons is just if you want to end up printing these things out, to an Excel, CSV. We're going to take out some of the things as well, like PDF, because they just don't look very good. And eventually we're going to also, one of the plans is to have, like a better report. So like when you click on PDF or something, if we end up putting that back in, it would actually give you like a full report. That's not just a spreadsheet like this. So it'd look a little bit better is what I'm saying. So first thing we have is the URL. So these are all the different pages on the website, right? So we got castlerockadvertising.com. We got the different pages, about page, service page, different service pages. We have the depth. So this is how many clicks deep into the website the website is, or the page is. So like for instance, castlerockadvertising.com/about, it takes one click from the homepage to get to this page. If you see something that says 2 or 3 clicks deep, that means you'd have to go from the homepage into another page before you could get to that second page or third page, really, because the first click is 0, if that makes sense. So like for instance, if this said 2, the only way I could get to that page is if I went from the homepage to the about page and then into that next page from the about page. So I can only access it if I go to it from another page. I can't get it from the homepage. And ideally, you want your main pages to only be 1 click deep, the ones that are the most important, because Google's going to assign more importance to the pages that are 1 click or 0 clicks rather than 3 or 4 clicks down. If a page on your website is like 3 or 4 clicks deep, generally Google's going to say, oh, that page must be not very important. Okay. Next, we have Google Analytics. Google Analytics is really just to track the traffic and leads coming in through your website. And so if you don't have analytics on your website, it's going to say no. And you want to make sure you have analytics on all of your pages. You can see in this situation, it's probably not that big of a deal because this is just like their email protection page. So nobody's going to really be visiting that page. So that doesn't really make sense for there to be a, analytics on it. Okay. Response times is how long it takes the page to load. Now, again, you can see some of these pages might say like 1 to 2 seconds, and you might want to try to get those to speed up, even if it's 1 second, because you can see some of the pages like 0.1 seconds. Okay, so this might be a problem here. So just because it's green doesn't mean it's not a problem. Okay, so just make sure that you're not just looking at the greens. Make sure if you see something that's out of whack, like this says 0.1, but this says like 1.5 or something, or 1.2, then maybe this page is like slow because of a certain reason. SSL, this is the little security certificate. So you want to make sure that that's on the site. Ranked keyword, this is if there's any ranked keywords showing up. We're actually going to take that out because it's just, we have the traffic checker for that, so it's not really necessary. H1 in title. So this one, a lot of people get confused about. Basically, you want your title of your website, so like Web Design Castle Rock, that's the title of this website, that's the thing that shows up on Google, to be similar to the heading tag that shows up. Because you want, basically, if Web Design Castle Rock is inside the title here, it's the same thing, right? It just says Web Design Castle Rock. Then we know that people are getting what they're expecting when they hit a website. So if we go to this page, like let's say, castlerockadvertising.com. Sorry, I keep freaking scrolling here. We need to take the embed out of this. So if we go to castlerockadvertising.com, you can see it says Castle Rock Advertising in the H1, but the title actually says Castle Rock Advertising TM. So it looks different, even though it's similar. I don't even know if this is an H1. This actually looks like an image, so maybe that's what the problem is. But basically, either way, even though, oh, look at this. It's not even loading now. Let's refresh this. Even though this says something similar, it's not in the H1. And so the reason why you want this to happen the way that I'm explaining it within the H1 is you just want people to have, you want to fulfill the expectation. So like when somebody clicks into this and it says Web Design Castle Rock on Google, you want them to see Web Design Castle Rock, not like, SEO services, right? Because they clicked in for Web Design Castle Rock. And so if you say something else, it's going to deter them from staying on the website. That's really what it is. But here's another example where you say, oh, but there's an image that's showing up, right? That says the same thing as the title here. Okay, but it's still technically, it's giving people what they want, but it's not in an H1 tag. So, you could consider that green or red, just depending on how you wanted to look at it. Meta description, this is, what's going to be showing up on the actual description. And a lot of people ask me, they go like, hey, Chase, like I specified for my meta description here. Let's just say they have in their meta description, see if I can find it. Oh, they don't have meta descriptions. So obviously it says that in the tool, right? But let's say their meta description says, we sell SEO services. But what's getting pulled on Google, maybe it says, they sell web design. And so like, why does this meta description get pulled here, or the description in Google, if they didn't specify that? And it's because either they don't have a meta description, or Google just doesn't like the description that they specified, okay? So, whatever you end up doing for your meta description, just know that Google's not always going to pull it. But you do want to have a meta description, usually around like 150 characters in length, and ShineRanker will tell you that here. Okay, is a meta description a ranking factor? No, but it might help people click on your site more, which is a ranking factor, click-through rates. Canonical link, this is basically what this page is about. So if I said the canonical link for the about page is the home page, and I'll show you what this looks like. If I right click here, view page source, and type in canonical, my homepage says webdesigncastlerock.com. The canonical is webdesigncastlerock.com. So if I change this to a different page here, Google will actually not index my homepage. It won't index. It'll index whatever you have here, okay? You might be thinking, well, why would I want to index a different page? Because if you have duplicate content on your website, then you would do a canonical and just point it to the page that's supposed to rank. So this is really how you deal with duplicate content. And I'll go more in detail with this within the actual like tutorials in here. But that way you just kind of know what it is. Status codes, this just means the pages are okay. 200 status codes means that the page is up, it's doing fine. Emails, this is whether there's an email on the page or not. And again, you might not want to show your emails, right? You don't have to show your emails on a website. It's not like a ranking factor or anything. So if you don't show your email, don't worry. If it's red, not that big of a deal. Phone numbers, this is if you have phone numbers. Again, doesn't really matter if you don't have phone numbers. It's just really up to you on what you want to show. Social links, again, doesn't really matter, just if you want to show them or not. Contact forms, I recommend having them, but it's not like really an SEO thing. It's more of a lead thing. Title tags, so these are how long your title tags should be. Word counts, this is something that you should really pay attention to. You can see it says 115 words here, and it's green. I would say for most pages, if you have 115 words on them, you're probably not going to rank them. So you usually want more than that, and usually just based on the competition. And so that's what we're gonna help with that content editor that we're getting very soon. But just pay attention to this. If you find that a lot of your competition has like 1,000 words on each of their pages, then you're probably going to want to up this. Last modified, this is when the page is last modified. I don't think this ever really gets pulled unless it's in like a record. Redirect URL, this is if there's redirects, which this usually doesn't ever get pulled. H1, so this is your heading tag, and whether you have a heading tag or not, you usually want to have one H1 tag per page. H1-2, so if you have a second heading tag, and it looks like we might have 2 heading tags on some of these, which would be a problem. H2 tag, so this is your heading 2 tags. Fave icon, this little fave icon up here says doesn't exist, but it does, so that's an error in the tool. Indexability, this is whether or not you can, this is somebody else's website, so maybe they don't have a fave icon. Yeah, they don't, so that's right. Indexability, this is if there's an index tag or a no index tag. Basically, if you don't want Google to see your website, you would add a no index tag to that page. And the meta keywords, this is a deprecated tag that you shouldn't really have on a website. So if you have this on a website still, you'd want to take it off. Meta keywords length, this is just the length of the meta keywords. And then all this other stuff usually doesn't pull here, so don't really worry about it, okay? So that's how you do the audit. And then obviously, like I said, I'm going to work on getting videos for each of these so you can learn how to actually fix them in real time on a website as well. But that's how you do the audit.
Section 2, easy setup, video 6, before you post anything.
So theoretically, you could start going and posting these videos on social media. And I'll show you a few of these I've actually posted myself. I did a few edits on them. You can see this one has an introduction with somebody in it, an avatar, which we're actually setting up inside of ShineRanker to do very soon. But these videos do get views, and the majority of the video was made with ShineRanker. Let me actually click on this video so you can watch it and see how we actually got 14,000 views. And one of the things I will mention as well is you can actually boost this content. I think I spent about $50 boosting this video. And I will talk about how to do that as well if you feel like boosting, but you don't necessarily have to boost content, and you also don't need to have thousands and thousands of followers. I will show you examples of channels as well that have very little followers that are able to get views without ads as well. But either way, let me show you what this video looks like, and so you can see the intro and the outro.
Automate your income while you sleep. The first website is Lexica Art. Lexica Dart is an AI-powered website that enables users to customize and generate a wide range of...
So you pretty much saw this video prior to this. It was just a different video, same sort of layout. And you can see all these people are interested in learning more about how to automate their income with AI. So all these leads are people that I can sell things to. But before I go and start selling them things, I obviously need to get set up on social media. Now, one thing I want you to think about when you do this is where the majority of the traffic that you're going to be getting is going to come from. Now, the two biggest platforms, Facebook and YouTube, and then Instagram, okay? So YouTube is the next biggest one, but YouTube really doesn't like automated content. And so when it comes to posting short form content like this, the two best platforms, in my opinion, are Facebook and Instagram. And so what I would recommend you focus on is these two platforms as your primary source of traffic. Anything below this, like YouTube or TikTok or whatever else, it kind of comes secondary. And again, the reason why is these two platforms are very finicky with short form content, where these two are almost infinitely scalable. I could go create 5 Facebook pages tomorrow and start getting traffic on them. Where with YouTube and TikTok, it's a little bit harder, and these platforms will ban you a lot more frequently than these platforms. Okay. So what I would recommend if I were you is get set up on a Facebook page and an Instagram profile, and then you would go and do these two if you felt like doing that. But just remember, these platforms are a lot more scalable than these two. So in the next video, I will show you how to get set up on some of these platforms. I'm also going to show you how to get set up within our community as well.
Section 2, easy setup, video 7, intros and outros of ShineRanker.
All right, so we did the first part of this again, which is taking all of the video we got from ShineRanker and editing it together. We chose to go with 4 clips. Now what we need to do is add an intro and an outro, okay? So there's different ways you can do this. Ideally, if you want the quickest way, you would just do the intro and outro yourself, right? So you would pull out your phone or you would record a video with your computer and you'd say, here's the easiest way to get started with these websites, or here's the top AI websites for 2023, okay? Now, you would go and add that intro to this, and then you would go and add an outro. Now, if you don't want to use your own voice, if you want to just go and have 11 Labs do it for you, you can always do that too, okay? So what we can do is we can head over to 11 Labs. We can click on this text-to-speech thing. Now, remember, you're just going to use whatever voice you're using inside of ShineRanker. So we're using Adam. And we can start out by saying, these 4 AI websites are going to change your life. Click on generate.
These 4 AI websites are going to change your life.
Okay. So now we're going to download that by clicking on the little download. Drag this in. Paste it here. Now you can see we just have the audio, so we're going to have to put a video there as well, but we'll do that in a second. Okay. Now at the end, we can do whatever call to action we want. Okay. So in the case of what we're doing right now with our own affiliate links, right? If we're going to be promoting a $1 trial to our own affiliate link, then we could say, check the link in my bio if you want to learn more. You could also say, and I like to do this in most of my videos, reply with the word yes. If you'd like my full checklist of AI websites. Okay, so that's something we could say. And really this is up to you. You can customize your call to action to whatever you want it to be. So let's click on generate. We'll just do this for now.
Reply with the word yes if you'd like my full free checklist of AI websites.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and download. And just in case you can't see this, because I just realized my face is in the way, this is the download button right here. So whenever it's rendered, just click on download. If you don't see that, sometimes you have to just click this arrow a couple times and then it'll show up. Okay. All right. So now we have the rendered audio for the outro. We're going to go and drag that into CapCut as well. And now we have the intro and outro. Okay. So now we just need video for that. Now there's different ways you can do this. I'm going to show you the most simple way is just using stock video. Okay, so if we go over to a website like pexels.com and we type in, let's say, robot or AI, whatever we want, go to videos. You can also just put a person. If you just want to put like some random person, it doesn't really matter. Let's just take, let's say, this one. Oh, actually, are these videos? Yeah, these are videos. Okay, so let's take maybe this one. Click on download. And that will be our intro. Just go like that, drag it over. And this should let us drag it in. Okay, and then we just have to match this with whatever the audio is. All right, let's drag this audio a little bit like that so it doesn't have a blank in the beginning. Drag that forward, drag that down. Okay, now, and you can see it's not fully in here yet. We got to drag the video just so it matches. There's no black space in the background. And then there we go. If we press play.
These 4 AI websites are going to change your life. The first website is...
All right, there we go. And all we have to do now is do the outro. Okay. So for example, if I wanted to record my screen, right? Let's say I want the outro to be an outro of this actual AI tools checklist, right? And I want them to go to scarytoolbots.com. I can actually record my screen here, right? So I could open up OBS, or I could record this with my phone. Let me just open up OBS here. And if you haven't, again, seen the OBS tutorial yet in the checklist, make sure you go look at that. When you go to the $1 automated checklist, what you're going to do is just click on the recording your first video with OBS, because I show you all the settings in here. But I'm going to go to settings inside of OBS, video, and I'm going to swap these dimensions, 1080 by 1920 on both lines. There we go. Now we should have the dimensions for TikTok. And then all I have to do here is record a quick clip of my screen. Okay, so we're going to change the display to capture my other screen. There it is. Enlarge that like so. And then I can just click start recording. Scroll through all the different tools. And then this will just be my background video, right? Okay. So now if I go to the CapCut again, drag that in. There we go. I'm going to mute this because my mic was on while I was doing that. And then I'm going to go over here, see where it starts. There we go. Drag that down. And then you can see this would have taken us, do you know how much time this would have taken us if we would have had to do all these recordings for all these websites? ShineRanker did the majority of the work for us. All we had to do was the intros and outros. So now, last thing, we're going to go text, create. We're going to do some captions here. And we should be good to go after the captions. All right. And by the way, one of the things I am going to do, though, is just edit the captions to make them look a little bit better. So I'm going to maybe drag that up, make the font size a little bit bigger. We're going to change it to, I like the font called Bangers, if I can find it. And then we'll probably just change the color here. I'm going to do maybe like a red. We'll do a black text background here. And then I think we're good to go. So we're going to go ahead and just press play. And if I want to enlarge this, I can see what it looks like by pressing play, or the little resize button here. So let's press play, see what it looks like.
These 4 AI websites are going to change your life. The first website is FatJoe. Fuel your website growth with cutting-edge solutions trusted by global SEO agencies as you experience the power of FatJoe. The second website is OnlineJobs.ph. OnlineJobs.ph is a platform linking employers world.
So you can see the caption said dot. We can change that just by clicking on the text and then just doing OnlineJobs.ph. So that way it doesn't look weird.
PH. OnlineJobs.ph is a platform linking employers worldwide with Filipino virtual assistants and remote workers. The third website is Stripo Email. Their all-in-one email automation software offers an integrated email service provider, along with various features like dedicated IP option, email warming and validation, unlimited contacts, and sender reputation protection. The fourth website is Jasper. Jasper is an innovative AI platform catering to businesses, enabling them to elevate their brand's identity, generate fresh ideas. The fifth website is Hooer. Reply with the word yes if you'd like my full Hooer.
So that actually was supposed to get taken out. Let's just remove that. And then there we go. That's the full video. Again, we could customize this in other ways as well if we wanted to do like there's so many different ways that we could spin this. But that's pretty much it. Now we can render out the video and we can get it posted. So that's just the most simple way to use ShineRanker. Let's just make sure this works.
Reply with the word yes if you'd like my full free checklist of AI websites.
So we'll probably get a lot of leads like that, right? And then we can send them to our funnel, okay? So that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and export this, and we'll be good to go.
Section 2, easy setup. Video 8. Here's what to do next.
All right, so if you just learned the intros and outros for the ShineRanker video content and you didn't watch the create your own content section yet, what I would do is go straight to the creating an Instagram post with your video, because and also these other ones here, because this is going to show you how to actually go and post the content that you just made within the ShineRanker automated content.
Section 2, easy setup, video 9, basics to getting set up posting.
Let's get set up with a basic Facebook page that we can start posting on. So I'm going to click on Pages here. And I'm going to click on Create a New Page. Now you can see I have a lot of these pages here that are just running automated content. And I'm going to show you some examples as well in this video of what the results look like for these pages. But to get set up with a new page, I just click on Create a New Page. I give it a name. Now, anything that you say around AI is probably going to do well right now. So for example, make money online with AI, or top AI websites, or whatever you want to put. You can put a bio. If you don't know what to put as your bio, you could always have ShineRanker's ChatGPT integration go and build you a description by logging in and clicking on AI chat, pasting in the page name and typing in, please write me out a Facebook page description for my page that is about making money online with AI. Click on Run. And it looks like we're having an error here. Maybe let's try it again. And sometimes, by the way, with ChatGPT doesn't always like certain things. They're actually a little finicky, like you can't say certain things. And it might be because we're saying words that are triggering ChatGPT. So let's clear the chat here by clicking on that. And we're going to say, instead of Facebook page, we're going to say, please write me out a few paragraph description with hashtags about making money online with AI. There we go. Copy this. Go to Facebook, paste it in. Now we have an description. And it looks like we actually can't write that much. I thought we could write a little bit more than that, but there we go. And the category we'll say is probably education. Create page. And for the image, we could obviously use AI to generate the image. It doesn't even matter if you have an image or anything yet. You can skip a lot of this. Next, skip, done. And now you can see we have the ability to post reels. And the cool thing about posting reels is when we post a reel, by adding it in here, let's say we took one of our AI generated videos from the video generator.
The first website.
I can right click, save video, drag it in, and then I can add a description with my affiliate link. Now, are people going to just click on your affiliate link when you post a reel like this? Probably not. You're going to need to do a little bit more, and I'll show you how in a second. But let me just show you the results like I was talking about earlier. There's somebody on Facebook right now called AI Toolbox. He's using a lot of these automated methods to post our content. I'm going to actually show you how to post our content as well. And he's getting thousands and thousands of leads. He has 25,000 followers. And you can see all the engagement on these videos. This is actually an AI avatar he's using with my video here at the top. He actually cloned my voice. Well, cloned the video with another person's voice, but my video at the top. And I'm going to show you how to do this. But look at all these leads coming in. All of these are leads that he can then go and sell the dollar trial to. So if you're curious about whether or not this works, it definitely does. This is somebody with 25,000 followers. If you look at some of my other automated profiles, they have not many followers, but we're able to generate thousands and thousands of views with this system. And the cool thing is you can actually customize this however you want. I'm going to give you a few different options. Look, this is just one of the pages. 15,000 people reached with the automated posts. And the cool thing is you can get started with this today without even that many followers. Look, this profile only has 134 followers, but it's still reaching 15,000 people. 10,000 people are engaging with the posts. And if you can't sell a $1 trial with this, I'd be very, very surprised. So I'm going to show you how to set all this stuff up. But again, I just wanted to show you proof that it works. And I'm also wanting to show you how to get set up with a Facebook page. And remember, you can run as many of these pages as you want. We have like 10 of these pages. So go and make 10 pages if you'd like, because you can automate to the moon with this system.
Section 2, easy setup. Video 10, copy what I do, not what I say.
All right. So earlier in the checklist, I was explaining that there's an easy or fast way to earn money, and there's a longer term way to earn money. Now, one of the things I'll mention is that I truly believe that if you follow what I do and not what I say, you'll get the best results. And so what I mean by that is if you see me go post a certain type of video or make a post on social media with a picture or anything that I do, it'll probably work as well for you, okay? And so what that comes down to is that you could either literally just copy and paste my content, right? You could take one of my short videos and copy and paste this on social media, and it would probably do very well. I'm going to actually show you in one of these next videos some people that are doing that. Or you could remake some of these videos. Okay, and so I'm going to show you how to make your own videos. I'm going to show you how to do this manually if you want to do it manually, or you can just copy and paste. So actually, let me show you one of the people right now that's doing this. They literally follow everything I do, and they pretty much copy and paste all of my content. And this is just on Facebook. Let's see if I can find this person. I don't even know who this person is, but they're doing very well just copying and pasting my content. I think I actually am following them on my other account. And so if I make a post, here it is, make money online with AI, 64,000 followers. They're taking my content here. And you can see, like, I made a video on YouTube. They copied that video, pasted it on Facebook. They take my reels, copy and paste, and they're taking just everything that I do and they're copying and pasting it. And again, I have no idea who these people are, but like, look at this social media post I made the other day. They're getting all these leads coming in. Okay. So you could literally just copy, like if you see I'm on my Facebook group, Make Money Online with AI. I'll leave a link to this group, by the way. We have a Facebook group as well that you can join. I'll leave a link to it in the description of this video. But if I make a post like this, and it says, if I created a free step-by-step checklist showing you how to automate, blah, 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 you could copy that post, copy and paste it, and then reply with your affiliate links, right? So this is an easy way for you to get started right now. If you want to just earn money the quickest way possible, just copy and paste what I do. If you want to learn how to remake what I'm doing in your own way, I will show you how to do that as well. So you're not just copying and pasting if that's not what you feel like doing, because it's pretty easy to go and build this for your own brand. But if you just want the quickest way to start getting some sales coming in, literally just copy and paste what I'm doing. Okay. So if that makes sense to you, let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.
Section 2, easy setup. Video 11, repurposed content.
One of the things I want to mention about this page that you might have not seen in the last video is that what AI Toolbox is actually doing is he is not only posting AI generated content, but he's posting content that I've already created that has been proven to work. And so the cool thing about Facebook and Instagram is they seem to not have a duplicate content penalty like some of the other platforms such as YouTube and TikTok. And so with this profile here, you can see a lot of this content is just content that myself or my team has already created in the past. This is a video of me, but he's actually going and collecting the leads, because in most of my videos, I say, make sure you respond with the word yes if you're interested. And that's how we can actually go and sell things within the comments. So here, this is somebody on my team, Ryan, who actually created a video. And look at this, 64 comments for this video that are all leads that AI Toolbox can sell to. And so the cool thing is that when you're paying for ShineRanker, you actually get access to our content to repost, whether you're creating your own AI generated content or you're just reposting our content. Now, if you're confused about how to repost our content, it's actually very simple. I'm going to show you in the next video how you can actually grab all of our content in a few seconds and actually be able to upload that content to your profiles. So that's one of the things you might want to consider, is not just only using AI generated content, but maybe just repurpose content on top of it. Because theoretically you could do both. You could do a little bit of AI generated content, and then you could also use content that's already proven to work, because you could post probably 2 to 3 videos a day and be able to generate followers and traffic with this type of content. So if that makes sense, let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.
Section 2, Easy Setup, Video 12, Extracting Pre-Made Content.
Okay, let's talk about extracting some of the pre-made content if you're already paying for ShineRanker and you just want to get some leads coming in ultra fast. So what you can do is you can grab my Instagram page, which is Instagram at RealChaseReiner. I'll leave a link below this video in the description so you can just grab the link to the profile. But you're going to take that link and we're going to be plugging it into a tool called Phantom Buster. And I'll leave a free trial link to Phantom Buster so that you can use it without paying any money to get started. But I will leave that in the description. And once you're on Phantom Buster, you're going to click on Dashboard. And then we're going to go look for Instagram, or actually we're going to look at Solutions and Phantoms. And we're going to look for Instagram. There it is. Click on it. Now what we want to do is we want to extract the Instagram videos. The way we would do that is we would do Instagram Profile Post Extractor. Click on Use. We have to connect to Instagram, so you need to make sure that you're logged in. When I click on Connect, it should prompt me to log into an Instagram account. And if you don't have an Instagram account, you should obviously make one. So again, you can see it's just giving me this little error here. Let me go to Instagram.com, click on Continue. And now I am signed in. So when I click on Connect, there we go. Now, by the way, in order for this to connect, I do think that you have to download a Chrome extension for Phantom Buster. And the way you do that is you just click on a new tab, Phantom Buster Chrome extension, and this will give you the little Chrome extension here. And that the Chrome extension basically allows you to connect once you download it. Here you can see it's right here. It'll allow me to connect my profile like this. So I'm going to click on Save. I'm going to type in the URL, which again, if I don't know what the URL is, I can either head to the description of this video or I can type in Instagram at RealChaseReiner. There's the link. I can copy that. We don't need the last part of it, just this first part. Head over to here, back to Phantom Buster, paste it in, save. We'll keep all these default, and launch. And now what's going to happen is this tool is going to go and extract my posts so that I can use those posts on social media. And again, if you are a ShineRanker subscriber, you're paying for ShineRanker, you've got the $1 trial, you can go and start posting this content to promote your own links. So once you have a few of these videos posted and you start getting people commenting on your videos, all you have to do is respond with the link that you got. And if you don't remember what that looks like, I'll just show you here on Thrivecart while this is loading. Sorry, I'm on my other screen here. I'm just trying to grab this for you. So if you want to promote the homepage and have me close the traffic for you, you'd copy this link. If you wanted to send them to just the video sales letter, you would send them to this link. And if you wanted to send them directly to the Thrivecart page, you'd send them to this link. But ideally, you would just promote the homepage. So when people start responding, you would send them to this link. Now, I can show you how to create a shortened link as well. We won't do that in this one. But ideally, you could just respond with this link for the moment until I show you how to create your own custom domain. But if we go back into Phantom Buster, you can see this is still running. If I want to see what's going on, I can click on these dots right here, and I can see the activity. Oh, it's right here. Should show me a breakdown. I'm not sure. Oh, toggle console. Here we go. Now you can see all the stuff that it's doing. It's loading all the posts, and then it's going to extract those posts. And what I can do is once I have that spreadsheet of posts, I can choose to either automate the posts with another tool, or I can just do them one by one. And I'm just going to show you for now how to do them one by one. And then if you want to go further into automation, I'll show you how to do that too. But here's all the posts. If I click on download, here I have a spreadsheet of all the different Instagram posts, and I can actually click on one of these posts. If I go to the video URL here, copy it, paste it into my browser. Now I have one of my videos. I can right click, save it, and then I can go and post it on my page or on my Instagram or on my TikTok. But just remember, the two best platforms really are Facebook pages and Instagram. And you can also post these in groups, which is cool as well. But pretty simple. It's a little bit complicated when you first start, but once you get it, pretty simple. And by the way, if you're confused with any of this stuff, we actually have a service where we'll actually help you set this up. If you go to dfysetup.com, my team will actually just go do all this for you. So that way you don't have to be confused if you are confused about this process. But if you want to do it yourself, that's how you do it. If that makes sense to you, respond with the word yes and let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.
Section 2, easy setup, video 13, getting basic text posts that make sales fast.
All right, so a lot of people don't realize how easy it is to actually just do basic social media posts that bring engagement and get comments and views. And this method allows you to sell things without having to really do anything except just copy and paste, okay? So let me just show you this. If I go over to our Facebook group here, Make Money Online with AI, which I'll leave a link to in the description of this if you haven't joined it. But all of the posts that I make are super geared towards getting people to comment and engage. So like this one has 491 comments. This one has 692 comments. This one over here has 460 comments. And all I'm really doing is I'm just taking something that I know people will want. I'm offering it for free, but I'm asking them to reply with the word yes first, okay? And so you could theoretically do this, right? On any sort of social media platform. You could do this on Instagram. You could do this on TikTok. You could do this on Facebook. You could do it on a Facebook group. Facebook groups work great for this kind of thing. And so what you could do is head over to our group, right? Copy this post. So if I just go like that, copy, put it in a notepad, paste it in, right? And then I go and screenshot. I can go right click, save image, save. And then now I have the post, right? So if I wanted to take this exact same post and head over to, let's say, a Facebook page or a Facebook profile, anywhere I want, I can take that post. I was just seeing if I posted it already. Go like this. Copy. Paste. Add the image. And this is almost guaranteed to bring in leads because it's already bringing in a lot of comments, right? So if I click on post here, now anybody that responds, all I have to do is respond with my link, okay? So let's say I was promoting the $1 trial for ShineRanker. All I'd have to do is grab that link, go to the post, and say, get started right now with the free checklist at shineranker.com. Except obviously it would be whatever your affiliate link is, right? Now, if your affiliate link looks a little weird, right? Because when you get an affiliate link, it's going to look like this. Let me give you an example. In the next video, I'll show you how to get a custom domain. So that way, when you're promoting your link, it doesn't look like a bunch of weird letters and numbers and stuff, or whatever your affiliate URL is. But let me just show you what it looks like default if you haven't seen it yet. So default, your affiliate link is going to look like this, right? So if you were promoting the ShineRanker homepage, you'd say get started here, right? Because watch, if I were to take this affiliate link, say get started here, when they click on that link, it's going to take them right to your affiliate for the homepage right here. You can see that's the affiliate. But you're probably not going to want to respond with this super long domain, right? So one way to just remedy this temporarily before you get a custom domain, if you want just a quick way to do this, just go to something like Bitly or some sort of URL shortener. You're just going to copy it in. Oh, it looks like you have to pay for Bitly now. That's kind of interesting. Let's try, I don't know, this. Shorten URL. Boom. There it is. And now instead of me replying with that super long affiliate link, I can say, get started here and then put that. But it will look better if you do a custom domain. I'll show you how to do that in the next one.
Section 2, easy setup. Video 14, custom domain setup.
Okay, so let's talk about getting a custom domain set up for our affiliate links. So by the way, if I have a special deal for GoDaddy, I'll make sure to leave it in the description of this video so that if I can get any sort of deal for you, I will. But if there's nothing in the description, just go straight to GoDaddy. But either way, what we're going to do is we're going to type in a domain that we want to use. Okay, so if I'm going to be using, let's say, a partner link for ShineRanker, and I want to be talking about, let's say, whatever the ShineRanker homepage is talking about. If I go to my affiliate link for ShineRanker's homepage, it says, learn how to automate your income with ShineRanker while you sleep. So I can find a domain that probably kind of explains that that's what they're about to get. So if I do something like automateincome.com, there we go. Automateincome.com is available for $3,000. We don't want to buy that. Let's get a different one. Let's do AIincome.com. Let's see. That's a little weird. Let's do incomeai.com. That's $7,000. Let's just do income while asleep.com. I don't know. Let's do sleep money. I don't know, whatever the thing says. You just got to find something, right? Sleepmoney.ai. And by the way, I try to go for the .coms. They seem to be better. Passiveincomesleep.com. And it might take a little bit of work for you to find something that you like, but I definitely would go for the .com because some people aren't going to know to type in .ai. All right, passiveincomesleep.com. We'll click on continue. And this is a 3-word domain. I'd prefer a 2-word if possible, but it's fine for now. We don't need any of this stuff. We don't need domain protection. We don't need professional email. We'll click on continue. All right, we don't need 5 years, we just need 1 year, and then we're gonna click on ready to pay. Now I'm gonna go check out and buy this on my other window, just so I can show you as an example what this will look like when you buy. All right, so it says, thank you for your order. We're going to click on continue. We don't need any of this, okay? So we're going to say, I'll do this later on the bottom right. If you didn't see it, it was right underneath my face here. And then what we want to do is we actually want to set this up to forward to our affiliate link, okay? So remember, whatever your affiliate link is for ShineRanker for the homepage here, you're just going to copy that. Now that you have it copied, what you want to do is you want to click on the domain you have. We're going to forward the domain. So it says forward right here. See right there, it says forward. Click on that. We're going to forward to any site, and we're just going to copy and paste that affiliate link in there. Next, finish. And now we have it set up where if we go to passiveincomesleep.com, that will now go to our affiliate link for ShineRanker, and it might take a second for this to load. Sometimes you have to wait for it to populate, but let's just double check and make sure this is set up correctly. If I click on DNS here, it should say forwarding to here. Yeah. So you can see it says 301 redirect. That means it's forwarding. It's a permanent redirect from from the current website to the affiliate link. Okay. And the reason why this is important is now that we have that set up, we can start replying to our comments. Instead of giving them that long affiliate link or like a sketchy bit.ly link, we can just say, hey, get started now at passiveincomesleep.com. Right. And so when somebody goes to that website, whenever this finishes populating, this will redirect to our affiliate link. It'll go to the ShineRanker homepage and it'll be cookied to you. And so when they go and enter their information, I'm going to go close them for you. I'm going to send them emails. I'm going to do videos like this. I'm going to do TikToks. They're going to see videos from me constantly. They're going to see emails from me. And when they go and sign up for the $1 trial for ShineRanker, you're going to get credited and you're going to get paid reoccurring every single month that they're paying. Okay. So if that makes sense, let me know. Reply with the word yes, and I'll see you in the next one.
Section 2, easy setup. Video 15, bulk automate content.
All right, let's bulk automate some content. So in the last one, I showed you how to get a checklist of content with Phantom Buster. In this one, I'm going to show you how to import all of that content into a system that will go and post it for you. So if I click on the post extractor, I have 1,000 posts extracted right here. I can click on download results. Now I have a spreadsheet. Next, I can head over to a tool called Radar. I will leave a link so you can get started for free with Radar as well today. Let me sign in. And I can start out by connecting my social media profiles. So the first thing you're going to see on Radar is it's going to say connect a channel. If I click on that, I can connect some pages. So I can start by connecting my Facebook page. If I click on connect here, continue, I can find the new page I just created. This is all my Instagram profiles. I'm going to actually go and do the Facebook page for now. I can also connect a group, but I'm trying to find the new page I just made. Let me actually just type it in. If I do a Control F on Windows or a Command F on Mac, I can just type it in, make money online with AI. There it is. And that looks like the only page I want to do for now, but I could do multiple. Click on next. Probably do all the default. Click on done. Okay, now that I have the Facebook page connected, I can now automate content on that page. So there it is. I'm going to click on connect. Successfully added. And I can see it's right there. It looks like some of these got disconnected, I think because I logged out of them or because I changed my password. Something happened there, but you can see the other ones are connected. And this does work with a ton of things. Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, you name it. Now, if I click on publishing here, I can click on the little airplane and I can click on import. Now, all I have to do is drag that file in I got from Phantom Buster, click on channels, and right now I just want to do the channel I added, which is the Make Money Online with AI, but I could do more than that if I wanted to select more. Click on next. Now we got all of the posts. We got the pictures as well. That's cool because maybe we don't want to do just images, or maybe we don't want to do just video, but we also want to do images. And then I can click save and continue and schedule these out. Now the issue here right now is that they're all going to post on one day, and we don't want 1,000 posts posting on one day. So what we need to do actually before we post this is we actually need to download the example CSV file. So if I open this up, I should get the example file. And once I get the example file, if it ever loads, I can start importing the content that I got from Instagram into the example file. And I might have to do this actually on Google Drive if this doesn't load. There it is. So in this example file, you can see there's a few different types of posts. There's images, videos, gallery, link, reel, story, and text. And the thing that we want the most right now is actually the reels, because the reels are going to be what gives us the most reach. So I can actually just go ahead and drag this so it all becomes reels. I can change the first day that we're going to be posting to as today. So you can see here 1/6/2023. I need to change this to 7/6/2023. And then if I just drag down, by the way, with this little side box, it'll populate all of the dates for me. And if I need more reels, I can go like that. And then all I have to do here is just copy over from the other spreadsheet. So the spreadsheet we got from Phantom Buster, this one right here, we have all of the videos, the video URLs right here. Now, you can see this is mixed, photos and videos. So if we just want videos, what we can do is freeze this top row. And I believe that's frozen. I'm used to Google Sheets, so if I'm having any problems here, it's because of that. But either way, if I go like this and then I want to go and filter, and everyone who's watching this that's a Excel expert right now is probably going to laugh. Arrange horizontal maybe? Oh no. We're going to do this in Google Sheets because I'm not an expert at Excel. Let's just go to Google Sheets. New Google Sheet. And we're going to paste this in. And it might take a second to populate just because there's a lot of content that you're dragging in. Here it is. And so while this is loading, I'll just explain the fields we need. We need the video URL. We need the description, whatever is going to be on our post. And we need a first comment if we want to go and make a comment on that post after we post it. But that's sort of up to you on whether or not you want to do that. And I guess while that's loading, we can go set up the other sheet, because we can just do it all inside of Google Drive since we're already here. Got to take that example file, copy it all in. All right, this one should be almost done. And again, what we're going to be doing is we're going to freeze this top row so that when we filter, when we sort the rows, we will only be doing the videos. And then we're going to be copying that row of videos into the example file. So every single video URL will be lined up with these URLs, the media URLs, and all of the captions will be lined up with the captions. And then what we're going to do is once that file's finally loaded and completed, we're going to go to Radar. We're going to import all of those posts to Radar. And you'll see right here we have every single day a piece of content will be posted out at 12:30. Now, if I wanted to change the time, I could say instead of it being at 12:30, it could be at 11 a.m. or 10, whatever I want. And then I can post it out like that. I have a feeling that this will never load. Maybe I could just do this with a few of them as an example for now. Let's take a few of these here. We got a few video URLs. Can copy those video URLs, post them into the spreadsheet here. Oh wow, I'm really having some problems here. Okay, there's one. Let me just post that right there. So this video here will get imported, that one, into Radar. Okay, so let's say I just had the same video over and over and over, like this. This might actually be an interesting test to run. Let's try this. We'll just take the same video and post it, I don't know, every day for the next 10 days. This will be an interesting test. And then for the caption, I can just clear all this and say, check out this AI video, because that's going to be whatever's going to be posted. And then remember, again, if I want the first comment to be my affiliate link, I can put that there. So check out shineranker.com or whatever my affiliate link is, and this will create that as the first comment when this is posted. So I can go ahead and download this spreadsheet, file, download, and I'm not sure if it has to be a CSV or not. Let me go check. It does have to be a CSV, so we'll file, download, CSV, drag it in, say we want the make money with online with AI. You can see we'll have a post scheduled every single day for the next 7 days with that caption and the first comment. And the type is, oh, it looks like it says image. The type actually needs to be real. I accidentally disabled that there. Let's do this one more time. Drag it in. And now it's a reel. And there we go. This will start scheduling out for the profile for the next 7 days. And obviously, again, if this profile or this didn't take so long, it finally loaded here. It took a while. But I could go and actually do this with all of the video URLs by going and view, freeze the top row, and then filter by all the video URLs like that. And that's going to freeze it again. There we go. Those are all the videos, okay? But either way, you saw how to do it. You can see now it's processing. Now, by the way, before these videos will actually post, they have to be integrated. They have to be imported like this first. And then what's going to happen is you're going to have to go and schedule them by clicking on the schedule button. And that's actually pretty simple to do. You'll see after this processes. And again, while this is processing, if you just want my team to do this for you, if you got lost during this, because it is a little bit confusing, feel free to go to dfysetup.com and just order our content service. We'll actually go, if you click on Get Content DFY and then click on Get DFY Content, you can uncheck these boxes. You don't really need all of them if you don't want them. They're just different options. I'm not going to talk about those right now, but you can, for $500, we'll just go and download all of our content, import it for you, and set all of this stuff up so you don't have to go and do it yourself. All right. So now it's all scheduled, or it's all scheduled out like this. Now I can click on this little airplane, schedule all, boom. And now it'll turn all of my posts to yellow once it's done scheduling, and they'll be ready to get posted. And that's pretty much it. Now you can automate your content to different Facebook pages, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you want. And that's how you can use our content to do it. Okay. So if that makes sense, let me know. We'll see you in the next one.